I wonder, to whose benefit do social media proliferate to the degree that they do? And it's certainly not to the benefit of the user. Someone is getting rich.
I would like to pick your brains a little bit today on the subject of communication, because I believe we live today in a world not of communication, but over-communication. And the over-communication, like excessive practices, bring a certain sameness to everybody, both in your profession, in the theater, and certainly in mine, in music. People who over-communicate, who have become slaves of social media. Slaves in the sense that they spend hours and hours on the internet, Facebook, Twitter. Now, presidents of countries, that's how Obama started also with the Twitters and all. That's not communication in the end, it's over-communication. And the over-communication means that it brings you automatically to a kind of passivity. And the passivity is the worst thing, I think, for relations between human beings and even for how one develops oneself. I mean, somebody who comes to a concert, I don't mean even somebody who comes to play, somebody who comes to a concert, in my ideal world, would take his seat and would concentrate actively, expecting the music to start. The passive listener is totally useless. The music is useless for him, and he's useless to us as artists. You cannot go to a concert or go to the theater coming from a maybe particularly heavy or unpleasant day, sit down and expect the magic to take you over. The listener cannot be passive. And therefore, it is very important that he does not get used to an over-passivity in the rest of his life. And since it is passive, we are all the same. In German, it's very clear to compare, vergleichen, becoming the same. And we are all, without meaning to, losing our privacy in the Facebook world, having a kind of superficial interest in totally useless things, and this is why it is less creative.
I couldn't agree more. Who profits? I find it a worthwhile thought to be entertained once in a while, or very often, as I do. To whose benefit does this or that happen? And I wonder, to whose benefit do social media proliferate to the degree that they do? And it's certainly not to the benefit of the user. Someone is getting rich, meaning communication is being commodified, so it can be sold, it can be traded, it can be profitable. And for the user, what remains is the consuming of communication. So that is preposterous. Communication is something, as you said, very active and involving two or more parties. But the consuming does not afford a second party. It's not necessarily, you don't have to enter into a dialogue to consume. But consume is important in the interest of the profit. I sell you my music, and you can consume it. It's something else if I play music and I ask you to participate. That's not consume. You will buy your ticket, but I'm not necessarily selling you my music. I'm trying to involve you. Now that's communication. I don't do social media. I have no personal experience, but for that reason, you transform very basic consumer behavior onto your communicational device. And I disagree with that, because you can tell the result. First of all, it can be abused to the degree that it is outright dangerous. All the extremists, all the political lunatics wouldn't exist to that degree without social media. But even amongst peaceful participants, it's basically it's the reduction onto the most primitive level. I judge you, I make you, I like you, whatever all these things mean.
Give me a 5.
Yeah, whatever it is. So I qualify you to a degree, or rather, I don't even qualify you. I quantify you again. You're one of them. You're one of us. You're good. You're bad. You're on a degree of 1 to 10. You're number 8. It has nothing to do with communication. It's all consumer behavior.
I think what is even worse is that has totally eliminated, social media has eliminated hierarchy. I play a concert, and everybody who feels like it starts writing it.
I tend to disagree. It has shifted the hierarchy. It has shifted the hierarchy from the participants to the profiteers. Because the hierarchy, look, the inventor of Facebook is all of a sudden an important person whose word they listen to and pay attention to and attach importance to. It's a dude who invented computer
Yes.
chatting.
No, but what I meant by the hierarchy is, if I write some stupid opinion about a medical subject of which
Absolutely.
I know nothing about, I will get the same attention as the great professor from whatever university has done.
Yeah.
That's what I mean, and this is absolutely terrible. And the kind of the worst aspect of it is the little I have seen. I don't participate in this and that. But is the commentaries that come, they are totally...
And you don't have to face the person, so it's not really communicating. It's a venting. It's just getting rid of garbage. And therefore, all this trolling and cyberbullying and all of that is possible.
Close anonymity.
Yeah.